inside. It's Smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that?
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
He's definitely going to want that one back. Man, they put a nice drive together. That's the opening drive you want. Start driving the football down the field, having success, and then you just get just a little bit aggressive, a little bit greedy, making the throw, forcing it into coverage, and throwing the interception.
The short hands, it's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Dumps it to the back. Got his man. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense, but through the air, like not on the ground right now. They're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage, and right now...
It's a seam wide open, and they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays.
Trying to beat the D deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So,
what a job to lay out and make the catch. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism.
Makes the grab and room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
and I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Oh, and they blocked it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Arch Madness. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Now here's Manning, under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. This offense has it with really good field position. Say it. Unloads to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Lined up in the gun on third down. Saying. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they needed to make. They're trailing. It's still early. Lots of football to be played, but that was an important down and distance in this one early.
Absolute shank. Missed it. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a one-possession game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He'll be stopped at the 28. That's a couple of yards short of the line to gain, and they'll need two on fourth down. Manning to throw for it on fourth. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. Say it. Makes the catch.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there. I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Play action, here's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Man, that is such...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Manning. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that first down?
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Got his man.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spot.
Turning it on. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And they did tack on the extra point. Looking for blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They go play action with Manning. Oh, they're after him.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Looking deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
That one will find its way out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. From the red zone, it's Jackson. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Throwing, say it. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not a chance. Missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his second missed field goal of the day. And, guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
He'll try to do it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Manning rushes on him. And it's a sack. The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal.
Makes the catch and he's free. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Grabs it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buckeye! And the pummeling has started.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Great place to start for this offense. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here comes the hurry up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Maybe some room here. Into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And Finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Here's Sayin to throw. Time to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, its sense of urgency right now has got to be high for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little bit.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using his legs, it Smothers. Might have a chance. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Complete to the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Manning. He wants to take the top off. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Manning on play action. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he
breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's Arch to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. He got it, beat down in bounds. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he's going to bring this one out. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The run inside. It's Jackson. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Right back to the well. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
They'll go play action with Sayin. The offense coughs it up. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the previous line of scrimmage.
The defense is obviously trailing by a lot here in the second half. They need something big to happen to get back in this one. Turnovers is the key. They were almost able to get one right there. Nice job knocking it out. The offense very lucky it rolled out of bounds.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
Sayin from the gun on third down. Makes a catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for.
Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State!
And man, that is exactly what you want your offense to do in the fourth quarter. Like, protect your lead, being able to put drives together, eat up clock, and score. Now, ball goes to the other side. Palmer, you better put this offense in fast forward. Down by a couple of possessions, you need some big plays.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of time. You've got to score quickly, and then your defense has to be able to get the ball back for you, too. So you just put tons of pressure on the opponent with that long scoring drive to take a 2-possession lead. That could not have been executed any better.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Manning with a play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Arch is going to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Taking it the other way. And a sensational return.